What better way to spend a Saturday afternoon than this game that we have in store for you right here? This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. The Braves will kick off first, and here we go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Now, guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like. Both teams playing with phenomenal intensity. It's going to go down right to the wire. And you're right, those are the games that make college football special.
Makes the grab on the left. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. This time they'll go to the running game.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running a football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. He's got him. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Wants to throw it again. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. Pulled down for the tackle. The seventh play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. He'll throw it. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of it. So now the Braves offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And they've got the veteran, this senior quarterback, to guide the ship. What a rough game he had in that loss last time out, throwing 3 interceptions. They'll ride Davis here. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Finds his big tight end. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davis. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They'll go right back to him. Maybe some room here. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Really nice job to move the ball on the ground like that in the big game, but we will need to check on an injured player. And the Braves look to keep this drive humming. Here's the pressure. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week, he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
And the Braves now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. Quickly complete. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving out of the pocket. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And the Braves come to the line with a new set of downs. Finds his man, it's Warren. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line and a big pickup on that one. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Kelly. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Keeps it on first down. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Braves!
And who says option football is dead now in college football? How about that in the opening drive of the game, taking advantage of the athleticism you have at quarterback, and they're able to get a touchdown off of it early here, Dave.
And it's just so frustrating because defensively it makes you play so slow. Like, it literally becomes basketball and it's man-to-man. I got the quarterback, I got the pitch. Makes defenses slow down. Let's see how they adjust after this first drive.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So a drive there of 85 yards, and the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. He'll start this drive firing. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Secures it at the 30. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on first down. He's got the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to throw, it's Washington. Rushes on him. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Braves want to crank the tempo. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
He wants to throw it again. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it down the field. He's stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And the Braves trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's got him in the flat. Touchdown, Braves! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Creates a little room. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Gets rid of it. Got his man on the right. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to run for it. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. They largely dominated the 1st quarter and built a nice lead to get started. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run play action. Lofts one deep down the right side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 3rd down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Catch and stride inside the 15. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
3rd down and long is the hardest down to execute in football, but this offense made it look easy. Nice job being aggressive, making the big play down the field, and now set up in a position where they can go get a touchdown on 1st and goal.
1st and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Trying to get the edge on the jet sweep. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Takes a snap. Wants to throw. He wants it all. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Washington. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. 3rd and short. They've got them backed up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Maybe a crease. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is the senior linebacker who's been shaken up. Holly Rowe will give us an update on his condition. Pulls it in. It's Kelly. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake. Got it behind the line. It's Kelly. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Floats it out in space. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down. He gets the 1st one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds the tight end. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the 1st.
It's complete to the right. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He's got it down the middle. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Makes the grab. He's in for the score. Touchdown.
Forget about those tight ends, right? They come up and they block most of the time, and a lot of time near the line of scrimmage, and then occasionally offenses do a great job, get creative, find a way to get a good matchup for the tight end, and he does the rest and gets in for 6.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Braves will try to get their offense going on this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Got a man, it's Kelly. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Now on the counter. Might have a chance. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Braves are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Right down the middle. It's complete. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
To the air on second down. It's caught. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Braves will line it up on 1st and 10. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. Grabbed over the middle, it's Davis. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Running inside, it's Davis. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Week 12, you get through this far, you just hate to see it. We'll have Holly check on this injury a bit later on. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Gore. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. This time he wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Henderson. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Back to pass.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. They bring the punter onto the field now. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Here's the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. He's got his man. That's where they'll mark him a very productive play and a first down. And the Braves are in the hurry-up.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Dropping back, it's Washington. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Before this 3rd down play, they're going to take a moment to think it over and call a timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Kick is in the air. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Hauls it in. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead, but with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Washington. They're working that left side. And he gets it right on the cusp, maybe a few pebbles short of a first down on that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be 4th down. The offense stays on the field. They just have inches to go on 4th down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Oh, they're after him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. It's complete to the left. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Braves headed quickly to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. Touchdown, Braves. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
You know, there are so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So they start in a great spot, move the ball 34 yards, and the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half, we'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. The give to the left. At the 35, he's got room. They make the stop, and he's got enough for the first down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. This time he wants to throw. Lofts one high and deep. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, we knew this would be a telling week, and Week 12 has not disappointed. Let's get you updated right away. We start with Notre Dame taking on the number 4 team, the SMU Mustangs. And it's the Fighting Irish, with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one and win a fireworks-filled football game. This ball club now stands at 7 wins. They've assured themselves at the very least of a better than 500 regular season. As for your game and an interesting first half, let's take a look at the numbers of note. Through 2 quarters today, we've seen these 2 passing attacks just pick apart these defenses. Short throws, intermediate throws, even a few deep completions. An aerial exhibition so far. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Braves will try to get their offense going on this drive. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
And they swarm him under. And after that last completion netted a big fat 0, they're looking at 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Washington. Here comes the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
That's the way you answer your halftime speech. You gave up a lot of points in that first half. What did the defense do? The first possession, you set the tone in the second half. Get the big stop, get the big sack. Really nice answer by this defense.
And the Braves will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off play action. Fires on the run. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. It's complete on the right side. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. They're going to run it. Could be an alley. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
The sure hands, it's Pryor. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Might be changing the route. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to the run. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a 1st down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
They'll try to pop the draw. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
and he's knocked down.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Right on the money. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. From the red zone, looking for a man. Makes the catch. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They just keep firing. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Looking for the score. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Tries again to get it in. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. Third and goal from the 2. Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a fourth down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. Now a 2-possession game at 24-13.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. The Braves will try to get their offense going on this drive. Got the quick completion. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Fires to the middle. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Wide open downfield. All out of space. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24. And the Braves racing to the line in a hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Throws to the wideout. Grabs it. And he was dying to push his way in there, but he's knocked down at the 3. And the Braves trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Braves! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He's got an open man. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Firing to the right, complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And after that last completion, left them with just a yard or so to go for a first down. How will they attack on 2nd and short? At the 35, he's loose. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Now the play fake. Puts it out of the air. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Quarterback making checks. They go to the ground. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. As we wind our way toward the end of this one, gives us a minute to check out the Week 12 scoreboard and the top 12 teams in the country and how things are going there. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. They give it to him again. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. They want to throw it. Big guy smells it. Makes the easy catch and weaves his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Ready to try the point after. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Braves will try to get their offense going on this drive. The give on the counter. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. There's a crease. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. To throw, it's Washington. Bought a little time, lets it go. Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. A little screen to the running back. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They'll send the back in motion. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Braves will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. They'll try the left side. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. They'll line up for a second down play. He's got it again. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Trainer's out evaluating this junior safety. We'll let you know his condition. Holly keeping an eye on all of the injuries for us. They'll go to the air on third and short. He's going to take off. Crosses to 40. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the third down. The offense lining up for a first down play. Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They're going back to the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Quick strike complete. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. Punt is in the air. Not a lot of room to field this one. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarmed him under for no gain. They'll send the tight end in motion. The run inside. It's Robertson. Open space at the 25. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. And the Braves want to pick up the tempo.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Trying play action. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. To the air, it's Washington. Got it. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Braves have their offense in high gear. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Off play action on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Offense in an empty set. Wants to throw it. Here's a heat. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. And the Braves go back to work after moving the chains through the air.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. This offense has done a good job on this drive, taking time off the clock as they come up on second down. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. Using his feet. He's going to be stopped a yard or two short of the 20. It'll bring up fourth down and decision time. Going for the marker on the ground. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. On the ground with the counter. Finding some room. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Braves! As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
And now, with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Hart. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it.
Makes the grab deep. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. The defense is backed up as the offense is in the red zone. Unloads quickly. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Into the end zone. And it'll be a touchdown.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
Lining up to add another. And it's up and good. So a drive there of 82 yards. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
And you're just waiting for that right bounce, that right skip for that ball to get 10 yards to try to make something happen and make a miracle come to fruition. And, Palmer, it's not going to happen. The defense's hands team, they were ready, they were dialed in, and they get the football back.
Yeah, they fall on that one, David, and they can breathe a little bit easier now. But let's be honest, I mean, in college football, we've seen crazier things happen in these types of situations. The ball takes a crazy bounce. There's always a chance. You got to give the receiving team there a lot of credit. The hands team gets it done, and they win the game.